we're thrilled to finally have you here. You're going to be playing our South by Southwest showcase, which will be wonderful. You're going to already be on tour with Powers, and that'll be kind of like one of the first shows together.
Yeah.
Because they're playing right after you.
Literally will be.
Oh, no way.
Oh, no. Well, South by will be.
Right.
Crazy.
Exactly. Well, let's talk a little bit about the EP. I know you've independently released this EP with Black Box, and it's a whole new direction for you, really. It's still in the pop realm, but kind of in a different direction. What influenced the style and change and incorporation of more hip hop, electronic, and kind of that alt pop style?
I kind of just allowed myself to dream big and take it wherever I wanted. That's the freedom of not really answering to anyone, is like, okay, what do I honestly feel drawn to? And a lot of my influences are more hip hop, R&B, and I learned a lot about electronic music through the producers that I was working with, and we just forged this new sound together that was really fun. Yeah, I've been really happy with how people have been responding to it. It feels good to just be completely honest with my taste, with my lyrics, and it was definitely a vulnerable process.
And how about the hip hop element? These rappers that you're involving in the songs, how did that incorporate?
Well, there are different people that I have been a fan of. So like Pell, who I'm gonna have the next single with, like I shouted out one of his songs like last year or something, and so we just started like hanging out and making music together. And Devontae and I met, and we hung out and made music together. And then Kato, he had music that I was a fan of, and we reached out to him, and he was into being a part of it. And for me, it's really fun to just like share my music taste with my fans that maybe they wouldn't have been exposed to that music beforehand. And just to have a unique creative collaboration. Like it's like might as well just see what the collision of those sounds like.
It really seems like your current sound is 100% you and exactly what you've been wanting to do the whole time.
Thanks.
That's really cool. What's the inspiration behind this song, Temperamental Love?
Well, it's interesting. So this song was really fun to come up with. This one's kind of like my baby because I was having a jam night at my house. I started doing these jam nights where like just friends and music would come over. I wanted to have an environment where you could just make music with no agenda to it. Just like, let's just jam. Let's just like enjoy what we do. And so Devontae came over for that, and he just like showed me this beat that he had just worked on with this other guy, Powers. And so my bass player added some bass line onto it, and we just had like this long running track. And so Devontae and I had already made one song together, and like he'd been in town, and we've been having a lot of fun, like just in talking about music and just like encouraging and inspiring each other. He's a really cool guy. And so then I was like, you know what? He's leaving soon. Like he's going back to Toronto. I have to try and make something with this track. And so the next day I just like turned the track into more of like a format of a song, added a couple of things, which for me was very like, I don't know. It was just like vulnerable to test my hand at production and actually show it to someone who like has already put out music that I like. So I was like, I don't know what he'll think. But so I just wound up singing out this chorus, and those were the words that came out, just temperamental love. Like literally the chorus lyrics just came as I was singing it onto the mic. It was very just intuitive. And so then when he came by, he liked it, and he kind of like started sculpting his story around it. And I think it's probably loosely based around him and his girl. At least that was like the sort of like thread that I was tying it to in my mind, just based off of our limited conversations. But yeah, I think it's just the idea of when you are in love with somebody, there are the highs and the lows that you experience. Like it's not an easy thing, feeling love. Like love can be really draining and it can drag you down, but then it can also like give you the most thrilling feeling in the world.
Yep. Real quickly, it'll just turn around on you. And that's absolutely a real life situation you got there. Cool. Well, that's a single out now. You also have an EP out, Nemesis. So is Temperamental Love a song that you might be featuring on like an album in the future, or is this just a single on its own?
No, we're building something.
All right.
Man. We got stuff cooking.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we have a number of songs.
That's really exciting. So we'll look forward to more music coming out soon from you. But until then, we'll enjoy the Nemesis EP and this new single. And you're taking it on the road, aren't you?
That's right.
Tell me a little bit about the tour, and you're going to be stopping at South by, and what else are you looking forward to about this tour?
Yes, I'm starting a tour with Nylon, hosted by Nylon and Powers. We're going all around the U.S. Drop in wherever you can. Yeah, so we're going to do a lot of U.S. and also some Canada.
Nice.
And yeah, I think it's going to be really fun to take this material on the road and just see how the fans respond to it. I'm excited to meet hopefully some new fans, new listeners.
Absolutely. I think it's a great pairing with Powers. You guys both have great, alternative pop sounds, and they'll be cool to hang on the road with.
Yeah.
Speaking from experience myself. So
yeah, cool peeps.
Besides that, we'll look forward to you at our showcase at South by Southwest, and it's new music coming out soon. I guess that's about it. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us, Bridget. And I was going to mention you're going to have an LA show here at the Troubadour.
Yeah,
right?
I am.
So let's mention that show.
Yes. I have an LA show at the Troubadour coming up. Woo! Never played that venue before.
Yeah.
Who knows what'll happen?
It'll be great. That's an amazing venue. It's my favorite venue in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, it'll be so fun.
So all right,
Be there.
Thank you so much for performing for us and catching up a little bit.
Yeah.
And I guess the next time we'll see you is in Austin.
That's right.
All right.
Howdy.
Thank you, Bridget. Bridget
Bye.
Mendler on We Found New Music.